Good afternoon. We are live from the Roger G. Taylor Arena on the campus of Louisburg College for today's Region 10 matchup. The Guilford Tech Titans come in with a 3-7 record, matching up with the Louisburg Hurricanes, who are at 5-4. Petey Doors, Avon Thomas on. Today, Avon, welcome aboard. The Guilford Tech Titans, 4 games under 500. Louisburg Hurricanes coming off of a road swing. Can they pick up the victory and get back on the winning side of things?
Well, Louisburg has been in a slump lately. They've only won 2 of their last 5 games. That was against Johnson Community College in Southwest Virginia. But that same Southwest Virginia team beat Guilford Tech, who was also in a bit of a slump themselves. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see who can jump out of that slump today, as both teams are definitely in need of a win.
With only one more game until they go on to Christmas break next Saturday against Davison Davie, the Hurricanes do not want to catch themselves looking ahead against the Storm.
Absolutely. Guilford Tech, they're one of the best three-point shooting teams in the Division 10, shooting 37% from 3 as a team. So I feel like they're going to come out and try to shoot as much as they can because of their size disadvantage. So it's going to be interesting to see. I think it's going to be a good game. Guilford Tech causes a lot of turnovers also, so I think that it's going to be a good challenge for Louisburg today, and they definitely cannot overlook Guilford Tech.
Louisburg, to get the win today, they have to rebound the ball and get all the second chance opportunities they can, because we've seen that a lot this season so far with the Hurricanes not pounding the boards.
Absolutely. That was also a big factor last time they were at home. The last game I attended when they went against CVCC, Catawba Valley. Catawba came in smaller, but they definitely out-rebounded the Hurricanes that night after looking at the final stat sheet. So it's definitely important. They're a little bit bigger than Guilford Tech also, but all it takes is a little heart to rebound. So it's going to be interesting to see what goes on tonight.
All right, tonight's starting lineups presented by High Level Media. Coming out, Guilford Tech, they'll start Marcus Robinson, John Weaver, Mike Cade, Nikhil Rogers, and Parada will come out. For the Hurricanes, they'll come out with their normal starting 5, Donovan Majette, Braswell, Isaiah Smith, Robbie Knox, and Nehemiah McDonald.
It's interesting that Guilford Tech is not starting Tyron Martin, who leads them in scoring with 15.3 points a game, also averaging 4.7 rebounds a game. So they're probably looking for him to bring them a spark off the bench tonight, but he's definitely an important player, the 6'3" freshman from Greensboro, right around that area of Guilford Tech. I also want to see how McDonald is going to do for Louisburg today. The 6'7" sophomore from Fayetteville. He's the leader of this team. And it's going to be interesting to see what he can do today. He's been up and down this year, but he's still averaging 17 points and 6.4 rebounds. So it's going to be interesting to see what he can do today against a smaller team.
Both teams coming off of a loss. Lewisburg coming off a 78-65 loss at Cleveland, and Central Carolina, and also Guilford Tech coming off of the loss 60-46. The season low for the Titans this season, 46 points in a 40-minute game. Right there tells you only shooting 38%.
Yep, hopefully Louisburg can reiterate that tonight and hold Guilford Tech to some low percentage shots. They are a three-point shooting team, but the more threes they take, the lower their percentages is to make the shot. So let's see if they can, put some pressure on them from the three-point line.
Definitely want to pressure the perimeter. But like you said earlier, Guilford Tech's undersized against the Hurricanes, and see what the Hurricanes come out tonight. Coming off of a loss, trying to get back in the win column before they face Davis and Davie 1 week from today. They'll have a full 6 calendar days to practice and get ready for that game, but you have to take care of business today.
Absolutely, and everyone knows the good days that Davis and Davie has had in their past couple years. So I know Louisburg is looking forward to facing them, but just like you said, Petey, Guilford Tech isn't here to roll over. They're here to play, and they're trying to come out with a win.
Guilford Tech's in the black and green jerseys, Louisburg in the white and the blue. And we are underway from Louisburg, with Louisburg controlling the first tip.
And the officials for tonight's game is Scott Graham, Chris Moore, and Landon Cooper, 3 Region 10 veterans.
Hurricanes, Majette from the right wing, and you can count it all day for Majette. And the Hurricanes, just like that, get on the board and set up in a full-court press.
That's a good way to start. Donovan Majette averaging right at 15 points a game. Sharpshooter for the Canes.
Nearly, I tell you, that's a turnover for Guilford Tech. The first turnover, the first minute of the game. And the Hurricanes stepping in.
Down, too. Yeah, Knox is down. Looks like he's injured. Looks like he got hit in the nose there, and he's still down over there under the goal.
That's Robinson for Guilford Tech.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I said Knox. I'm thinking about the Louisburg guy. But, yeah, Robinson is down. Robinson averaging 4.4 points a game, along with 2.5 assists for the year. Let's hope he's okay. He's up now. Looks like he hit his head pretty hard, and looks like he'll be fine.
He's headed over to the training staff here at Louisburg College. So it will be the Hurricanes' ball.
Louisburg starting off pretty good. Got a three-pointer and a defensive stop, so let's see if they can keep that up today.
So the Titans will bring it inbound. It will be Mike Cade. He'll come into Parada.
Cade coming in, averaging 9 points and 5 assists off the bench, so a pretty good contributor for the Titans.
The Titans get an offensive board, and going up real quick off that left side was Aaron Smith.
The high-flying Smith. Only averaging about 3 points a game, but from the looks of that, he has some bunnies.
Remember, you got a second chance opportunity. The back door was shut on Robbie Knox. McDonald dribbles, loses it, goes to Smith for 3. That's short. And crashing the boards for the Hurricanes is Braswell, and he misses the bunny. 2 Titans fight over it, and the Titans cleared out for the defensive board. Mike Cade slowly brings it up. Guarded tightly by Majette. Goes baseline, they switch off the defenders. And Majette steps right in the passing lane that was intended for Parada. Hurricanes work, and Braswell gets 2 points.
Nice steal from a Jet. He's coming out on fire, offense and defense.
Hurricanes up 5-2. Parada nearly turns it over. Shaking and baking, Mike Cade. Left wing three, in and out. Robbie Knox with the big rebound for the Hurricanes. Hands it off to Braswell.
Robbie Knox is the energizer, defensive specialist for the Canes. He's coming in to get rebounds and strap up.
And Isaiah Smith was fouled. So it'll be the Hurricanes ball on the baseline. Braswell coming to Majet. Majet, can he make two in a row? And he does. Majet leads away with 6 points, 2 threes, 100% for the field for the Hurricanes. They lead 8-2.
Majet's shot looks so smooth, man. It looks like he's going to make it every time he throws it up.
Cade trying to get off his defender. Majet right on him, and Cade turning around with a mid-range. And Cade picks up his first bucket, averages right at 9 points per game for the Titans.
Yeah, Cade is definitely a big contributor off the bench for the Titans. He's been playing pretty good this year off the bench in that 6-man role, so this is nothing new to him stepping in.
Nehemiah McDonald pulls down that rebound and trips over the feet of Parada, and he travels. So it'll be a Hurricanes turnover.
Robertson looked like he had a bloody nose over there, and they're doing some tests on to make sure he can see, so it looked like he might have a concussion.
Parada was pushed from behind, so we'll stay right with the Titans, and the Hurricanes pick up the foul, and that's first on Braswell, second on team foul here in the first opening minutes. Titans come into play. Baseline and goes up. Little weak on the layup for Mike Cade, right in the hands of the Hurricanes. Smith goes up and is stripped. He'll shoot 2.
Foul on Jordan Weaver, one of the only big men that Guilford Tech has on their team. 6'5", 210 pound sophomore from Greensboro. Definitely probably the most girthy one on their team. As we said earlier, Guilford Tech is battling a size disadvantage today. But hey, we've seen guard-heavy lineups in the past cause problems.
Definitely. They know how to distribute rock beyond the perimeter, and being undersized, the defense always knows the advantage that they have for a block. You come in the paint, they're going to start swapping and swinging, and that's not good, for a team that's got a height advantage.
Mm-hmm. That's definitely true.
So our officials are out there cleaning up the moisture on the court. Hurricanes still rolling with the starting 5 at the 16:54 mark. No subs yet for either team. First attempt at free throw coming up for Isaiah Smith. Averages a 67% shot, 36 free throws this season.
Right on cue, another miss. A guy who I was checking him out during the warm-ups, and he was shooting some free throws. He made like 10 straight, so maybe it's game jitters or something that is going on that keeps him under 70% for the year, but I'm sure he'll get it together.
Going 50% on that trip, 25 for 38 on the season, and straddling the timeline, and he is pushed by Nehemiah McDonald. Coach Bagwell frustrated with the calling from the officials. Titans with the ball, 3 team fouls for the Hurricanes. They'll get it in to Rogers, guarded tightly by Knox. No one moving down low for the Titans, trapping off, and it's a turnover. Guilford Tech is Mike Cade dribbles right to the sideline. Robbie Knox comes up and traps him off. So that's the 3rd turnover for the Titans.
Yep, 3 early turnovers for the Titans. We haven't even been playing 4 minutes. That's a good sign for the Hurricanes, keeping some pressure on the ball. Let's see if they can keep that going for the whole game.
Popping out on the right wing, Braswell taking it baseline, trapped off, hands off to Smith. He'll turn around and he'll put up a shot. Rattles out, and he'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's 2 on Jordan Weaver, who again is probably the biggest guy on Guilford Tech's team. Size-wise, 6'5", 220 pounds, 210 pounds from Greensboro. Went to Page High School, one of the perennial powerhouses out there in the 3-3-6. As Isaiah Smith knocks the first free throw down.
Isaiah Smith so far from the lines, 1 for 3. Correction, 2 for 3.
Eli Woodle just checked into the game for Mike Cade. Eli Woodle, 5'11", 140-pound freshman from Asheboro. Third-string point guard, averaging about 2 points and a half of an assist per game. With the injury to Marcus Robertson, he's looking to give a little bit more time today.
Great defense by Robbie Knox as he's right on the foot of Waddle. 14 on the shot clock. The tenacious defense by the Hurricanes. Nehemiah McDonald. Great defense on Rogers, but Rogers able to get an easy baseline jumper.
Definitely a nice, very smooth shot by Nikhil Rogers, who is averaging 13.1 points a game this year.
Rogers pulls down the big rebound for the Titans. Trailing by 5, trailed by as many as 7 in this first half. Titans go inside to Weaver, and he'll wrap around. Goes right up on Robbie Knox, and Weaver gets on the board.
Yeah, Weaver has 2 early fouls. Let's see if the Canes can try to get a little contact with him to have him pick up that third so he can sit down a little bit in this first half.
Knox high post to Braden Smith, and he nails it. Isaiah Smith with 4 points. Correction, that's 5.
Smith is so smooth, averaging right around 16 and a half, 17 points a game this year. He is the engine that keeps this team moving from the point guard.
Out of control, but stays right with it, goes up, and got a media timeout, 13-8. The Hurricanes lead the Titans right here on Louisburg Sports Network. We'll step away and get a quick word from our sponsors. You're listening and watching Hurricanes basketball presented by High Level Media.
At Cardinal Family Dentistry, we're committed to providing exceptional dental care for patients of all ages in a warm, welcoming environment. From preventive cleanings to advanced restorative and cosmetic treatments, our experienced team is here to help you achieve a healthy, confident smile. We combine state-of-the-art technology with a personalized approach, ensuring your comfort and care come first. Visit cardinalfamilydentistry.com today.
Enjoying the game? You can help keep Hurricanes broadcasts free for everyone by making a quick gift to Louisburg College Athletics. Just scan the QR code on your screen. Every donation makes a difference.
Welcome back inside the Roger G. Taylor Arena for today's matchup. The Louisburg Hurricanes leading the way over the Guilford Tech Titans 13-8 with 5:06 off the first half here. Petey Norris, Avon Thomas leading the way for the Hurricanes. Donovan Majette 2 for 2 from 3 with 6. Isaiah Smith 3 for 4 from the charity stripe with 5 points, and Braswell with 2.
Good start for the Canes, up 5 right now. Let's see if they can keep the Titans at bay. One thing I noticed about the Titans they are a well cohesively coached team. They're kind of moving on the string on defense, so that's a good thing for them, even though they started the year out slow.
8 on the shot clock. They have to do something. Waddle going around his defender, splits the defenders, stays right with it, gets it off, and a window kiss.
Nice. Third string point guard coming in, getting a couple buckets.
Waddle with 2 points. Used every opportunity they did coming out of timeout.
Number 21, James Harris has just entered the game for the Canes. 6'2" freshman coming in from Clayton, North Carolina, and Cleveland High School.
Inside. I tell you, they give the ball down to Kristen Hodges. He's going to make him pay all day.
Absolutely. Hodges is a tank.
Hodges, 56% free throw shooter on the season. Played 4 games for the Hurricanes, set out first part of the season hovering a injury. Southpaw free throw missed.
I know Coach Bagwell is happy to have him back as Jordan Weaver pulls down a big rebound.
Waddle gives it up. Rogers for 3, no. Kristen Hodges pulls down a big rebound for the Hurricanes. 15-10. McDonald steps in, gives it up to Hodges. Driving baseline, comes around and gets the and one. Big boy Hodges.
Strong guy, man. Very strong guy. Built like he's about 35 years old. You know, like
all muscle. His second year with the Hurricanes, and I can tell you from last year to this year, grown so much in the all-season weight room.
averaging 11 points and 9 rebounds in his few games this year after coming back from his injury.
And leaves a point on the board as he misses that opportunity. Hurricanes lead by 7. Waddle shaking and baking around the defenders. They collapse on him, nearly turns it over, finds Rogers. Weaver to Rogers. Step back. Long three. He's got the green light, but doesn't connect. And the Titans with the foul is getting a rebound for the Hurricanes was Kristen Rogers. And that's Parada's first.
Well, Cyrus Parada is starting a little slow, the 6'5" freshman from Asheboro. He's coming in averaging 5 points and 3 rebounds a game.
Checking in the game is Tim Sanders. He'll check in for Parada.
Sanders, another 6'5" freshman. He's from Whitsitt, which is right outside of Greensboro. He went to Eastern Guilford High School.
Nice cut by Nehemiah. Spins, goes up and uses every part of the window. And Nehemiah McDonald, welcome to the game, buddy.
He fought his way through a lot of aggressive defense there. It looked like a foul, but hey, a point is a point. Or should I say 2 points? It's 2 points.
And Sanders trapped off, throws it up, and a turnover, Guilford Tech. That's 8 turnovers in the first 8 minutes. Hodges goes up with the left hand and making it look easy for his 4th point.
Louisburg is just showing more aggressiveness overall as a team than Guilford Tech to start this game off.
Rogers rifles one to the corner to Lamb. Nearly loses it, but connects with Sanders for 3. No. Nothing but white jerseys pulling down a rebound. Braswell slowly brings it up, looking up the court. Harris goes inside to McDonald, trapped off and throws an elbow. Could have nearly got a call against Nehemiah, but they'll end up calling the foul on Eli Woodle. See Coach Kurt Chandler not liking the way the official called that as Nehemiah McDonald will stand in for a 1-and-1.
Definitely an interesting call. I saw a couple elbows get thrown by McDonald, but
it's like when you're getting trapped off three-way, you're trying to get out of that.
yeah, that is true.
I mean,
That is
offensive
true.
player has the possession. Defensive player, all it takes is one defensive player to come up from behind him, and that's exactly what happened, to touch him. And Nehemiah McDonald, 70% for the free throw line, makes the first of the 1-and-1 with 3 points for the Hurricane. Donovan and Jet will look to come into the game for McDonald, and he does. McDonald will exit with 4 points, and Majette in with 6. Hurricane Smith, along with Cameron Barnes, Donovan Majette, Robbie Knox, and Kristen Hodges. Woodle just about lost it. Goes up, contested at the rim by Kristen Hodges, but he picks up 2, and that's 4 points for the young man out of Ashburn.
Very cool layup package from Woodle. He can definitely get in there and bang with the trees.
Rita Smith trapped off of the baseline, finds Barnes. No movement on the ball, but Barnes crashes the boards, and the Hurricanes picking up the foul. It's going to be on Isaiah Smith. As his defender was between him and the basket on that missed shot by Cameron Barnes. We got a media timeout, 11:36. 23-12. It's been all Hurricanes in this game if you're just joining us. Avon Thomas, Petey Norris here inside the Roger G. Taylor Arena. Hurricanes' biggest lead so far is 11. They held it right now with at 9, 23-12, with 36 leading away for the Hurricanes so far to opening minutes. Donovan Majette with 6. Isaiah Smith right there with him. He's got 5. Kristen Hodges off the bench with 4. Nehemiah McDonald with 4. For the Guilford Tech Titans, Waddle with 4, Weaver with 2, Cade with 2, Aaron Smith with 2, and Nikhil Rogers along with 2.
Guilford Tech has a lot of turnovers to start the game. I heard you say earlier, yep, right at 8, which is not a good start. And I'm looking around because Tyron Martin, their number 1 scorer at 15 points a game, hasn't gotten in yet. I'm not sure if he's hurt, but he is dressed out. So I was trying to look and see if he was injured or anything on their team page, but I don't see anything. But it's very interesting that he hasn't been in yet.
Mike Cade will come into play to Woodle. Hurricanes still running with the same lineup. Inside and a turnover, Guilford Tech. That's their 9th turnover in the first opening minutes. Majette misses his 3rd opportunity from 3 and brushes the front of the iron right in the hands of Mike McCabe.
First rebound for Mike Cade.
Titans.
Very lousy
Their
pass
turnover.
there from Braden Lamb. A little miscommunication, but definitely a lazy pass. And
6'4"
Guilford Tech
freshman.
gives it right back.
Turning it over. 9 turnovers, 4 for the Hurricanes in opening minutes.
A lot of turnovers so far in this game.
Guilford Tech, undersized. They're playing a man defense as Breda Smith drives. Kiss off the window, and the bank is open on this Saturday in Louisburg.
Braden loves to get to that spot right there on the right block. And even if it's a pull-up mid-range or if it's going straight to the basket, he loves that right side of the goal.
Correction, is Isaiah Smith.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Isaiah Smith. Good shot there by Tim Sanders, the 6'5" freshman from Whitsitt, North Carolina, for Guilford Tech.
Isaiah Smith says, step up on defense or I'll nail it. He misses the 3.
Isaiah Smith plays with so much confidence, man.
Looks like Jordan Weaver knocked the knee of Robbie Knox as he's favoring that right knee. He'll exit as Rogers will check in for him.
Looks like the Titans are running the 5-guard set now with Weaver coming out after getting a little banged up right there. So it'll be interesting to see how they can get some penetration and some kickouts.
Waddle shaking, baking, dishing, and could not connect for Lamb. Knox pulls down the rebound for the Hurricanes. Cameron Barnes going baseline. Majette setting a screen, popping out Barnes. Over to Hodges, wanted at 3, back to Barnes. Hurricanes moving the ball quick, still with plenty of time. 14, Isaiah Smith to the cup. Had a nice look, hits the floor, and Majette pulls down the offensive board. Cameron Barnes in the corner. Had a nice look, misses, and another opportunity. Smith and Hodges is fouled. Isaiah Smith is on the court.
Isaiah Smith is everywhere.
Cannot be controlled by the Titans.
I think he notices that he's bigger than most of their guards, so he's just trying to push the issue, come in, draw some fouls, assert his dominance on the physical side. And I think he's doing pretty good so far.
Kristen Hodges,
Yeah, speaking
0
of
for 2.
speaking
from
of
the charity
physical.
stripe. He's 0 for 3 from the charity stripe tonight. As Lavelle back in the game for Cameron Barnes.
Yeah, Christian Hodges is a little frustrated after that 3rd miss from the line right there. He was shaking his head, talking to himself. Friendly roll this time. As McDonald comes back in for Hodges. It's good to see the Hurricanes with their full lineup now. I think all of their injuries, for the most part, is done. Guys like Cameron Barnes is back. Of course, Christian Hodges. It's good to see them having everybody back, and now they probably can make an even better run at the Division 10 title and see if they can get into that national tournament.
Mike Cade misses a 15-footer. Majette grabs it right off of the rim. Pushes up for Hurricanes. Isaiah Smith and Majette. Going to Lavelle, and Lavelle turns it over Fifth turnover for the Hurricanes as Lamb nearly turns it over as Mike Cade was jumping across the timeline. Backdoor, and Mike Cade, great vision for the guard out of J.H. Roach High School, the freshman from Greenville, North Carolina.
Definitely a good pass with some good defense there also by Robbie Knotts to knock it out. Great idea, though.
Cade with 13 on the clock. Driving to the right side, pulls up for 14, and he's fouled. And that's Donovan Majette with the foul. It's Majette's first. The Hurricanes, everybody with one or two foul. No one in foul trouble yet, but Nehemiah McDonald with one, Isaiah Smith with one, Braswell with one, Majette with one. All your starters, all with one foul for the Hurricanes. Mike Cade, correction, as Brown. It's the first free throw, 3 points for Cade.
Cade is coming in, and he's playing pretty solid. He does have 2 turnovers early, but he's coming in, and playing a pretty good role right now to try to keep the Titans within striking distance as they're now down 10 after his 2 free throws. Weaver's back in the game, so it doesn't look like that bump of the knees is too bad on him. Looks like Guilford Tech is giving a little 2-3 zone now.
Lavelle misses a 3, and Nehemiah McDonald picking up the cheap foul as he had his arm attempting to get it from Rogers and wrapped around his neck.
That's 2 on McDonald now. Let's see if Coach Bagwell tries to get him out or if he's going to let him play through it. I feel like Guilford Tech is hanging on by a thread. Louisburg is playing with a lot of tenacity on defense. Guilford Tech is just making some good shots. But if that shot stops falling, Louisburg can easily go on a run today as they have a lot of stuff working for them on offense.
Sanders going towards the baseline. It's knocked out by the Hurricane. Stay right with the Titans.
And there it is.
Nehemiah McDonald will exit as Kristen Hodges in. Also for the Titans, Parada checks in for Tim Sanders. Parada looking to come in, finds Woodle. And Majette takes out back. Coach Bagwell on the sideline there, trying to save it. Parada. Inbound was tipped by Majette, and it's turnover.
If only they took stats of tipped passes. Louisburg has a lot today so far.
10 turnovers, 12 minutes of action from Louisburg for the Titans. Majette on the right wing. High post. And a turnover, Hurricanes. 7 turnovers, Hurricanes.
First turnover of the game for Isaiah Smith today. Interesting. I feel like he could have took his guy one-on-one right there, but hey, it is what it is.
Discover the joy of handcrafted perfection at Lumpy's Ice Cream. Each scoop is made with the finest, freshest ingredients, bringing you flavors that are bold, rich, and unforgettable. From classic favorites to unique creations, every bite is a celebration of quality and care. Whether you're treating yourself or creating memories with loved ones, Lumpy's is where smiles are made. Order your favorite flavors today at lumpysicecream.square.site and experience ice cream the way it should be. Welcome to Hilton North Raleigh Midtown, where comfort meets convenience. Located just minutes from downtown Raleigh, our hotel offers a perfect blend of style, sophistication, and southern hospitality. Relax in our modern guest rooms, indulge in exceptional dining, or host your next event in our versatile meeting spaces. Whether you're here for business or leisure, our amenities and attentive service ensure a seamless stay. Book your stay today at hilton.com/North Raleigh Midtown and experience the best of Raleigh in style.
Welcome back to the Roger G. Taylor Arena. 7:48 left first half. Hurricanes lead 26-16 over the Guilford Tech Titans. PD Doors Avon Thomas here leading away for the Hurricanes. Isaiah Smith with 7, followed by Donovan Majette with 6, and Kristen Hodges with 5 for the
Playing pretty good, man. 6'3" freshman from 6'3" sophomore from Greenville. Definitely playing pretty good, and Louisburg is definitely asserting their dominance physically. A lot of physicality on the Cane side today.
Guilford Tech misses a three, but he had a nice look. Was Rogers. Braswell goes high post. Move it around. Majette from his hot spot misses, and it stays right with the Hurricanes.
Hurricanes
might have got a good good call on that one.
Proth is looking over here like, I don't know, guys.
Looked like it might went off of Isaiah Smith's hands first.
Definitely. That's when instant replay will come in handy.
Lavelle on the left wing. Look at Isaiah Smith, 15-footer, flushes it home. The young man with 9 points so far in the first half. Hurricanes back ahead by 12.
If he gets in that mid-range, 9 times out of 10 it's going in.
Prada trying to fight back from long and couldn't connect. Hodges just patting the stats down low on the rebounds for the Hurricanes.
Well on his way to a double-double. Kristen Hodges is definitely someone that is needed on this Hurricanes team.
Isaiah Smith, same pass off the opposite elbow, and the young man continues to climb with 11 points, and the Hurricanes lead by 14. And the young man from Roxborough cannot be controlled in this game.
Can't miss as Woodle just turned the ball over there. Him and Rogers were on the same page, went right through Rogers' hand and out of bounds. Ball back to the Canes.
6:23 left first half. It's been all Hurricanes since the opening tip. Donovan Majette gets them started from 3. They open up to a 3-0 lead. And he is fouled. Isaiah Smith is fouled by Weaver. And that's Weaver's third foul.
Yep, that's 3 on Weaver, their biggest body, and that's going to be huge. Let's see what Coach Chandler decides to do there. It's going to be very interesting to see if he's going to get him out or keep him in. Again, I repeat, Tyron Martin, the leading scorer for Guilford Tech, has not been in, but he is suited up. As Isaiah Smith just gets into double figures with that free throw.
And a foul on the Hurricanes. Looked like they give it to Lavelle.
First
Lavelle
on
off
Lavelle.
the bench. That's his first out of Maplewood, New Jersey. Pennsylvania Tech prior to his visit to Louisburg, North Carolina. If you're looking to support the Hurricanes, scan the QR code on the bottom right of your screen or text Roll Canes to 44321 to give today. Help us keep this stream free for the Hurricane fans. Thank you for supporting Louisburg College Athletics, presented by High Level Medias. Rogers makes the first. Makes both of them. Rogers 71%. Only prior to today's games, only taking 7 free throws.
Rogers is pretty good. It's pretty good. 13 points and 5 rebounds a game at 6 foot. Likes to get in there and bang with the trees.
Braswell picking up his 4th point on that last possession for the Hurricanes. 15-point lead. Long 3, and you can count it for Rogers. 6 points so far for Rogers.
Nikhil Rogers trying to keep the Titans in single-handedly.
Lavelle, high, kiss off the window, and Kristen Hodges gets offensive boards and goes up, and Hodges with 7 points.
To go along with 6 boards. 2 offensive rebounds right there. He's padding the stats, working his way to a double-double.
Parada's 3 is high and right in the hands of Jade Braswell. Braswell looking up the court for the Hurricanes. Goes baseline to find Hodges. He switches hands and misses the layup right in hands of Parada. And Parada will try to get away from the defender and go up coast to coast and gets and one. Parada with his first bucket.
Good play by the animated Parada. That's 2 fouls on Donovan Majette also for the Hurricanes. Something to pay attention to.
4:41 left in the first half. 35-23. If you're just joining us, Hurricanes get started by the Donovan Majette 3. They led by as many as 15 in this half. They lead right now by 12. Completes a three-point play.
The Titans are gritty. I'll say that. They're gritty. They know that they don't
being
have
undersized.
Yeah, for sure. Not as much size. And they're pretty talented, though, for what they have on their team, and they're definitely here to win.
Braswell goes around the double screen. Back out. Robbie Knox straightaway 3. Hodges fights for the rebound over Parada.
I think they called that foul on
Parada.
On Parada?
No. Kristen Hodges is Parada.
Parada just looked over and said, I didn't mean to hit him in the face, but
Kristen Hodges wondering how he gets called on a foul. He had the advantage on the rebound.
Definitely did. Very interesting call there by referee Chris Moore, who's having to give his explanation to Coach Bagwell as we speak.
Parada makes the first. That's 2 straight free throws for Parada. Parada with 4 points.
Tedious plays like that, plays like that is the plays that can keep teams in the game. And just like that, it's now back within single digits for the Titans.
3 possessions, the Titans can get their lead with 4:20 left. And taking it baseline.
My gosh.
Good Lord. Isaiah Smith trying to get the crowd here off of their behinds and on their feet.
This guy, Isaiah Smith, today is on a different type of time. He must have been watching some Anthony Edwards or Shea Gilgeous-Alexander highlights last night, because he is very, very aggressive today, looking for a shot.
37-26, 11 points lead for the Hurricanes. 3:57 left. We'll return after a word from our sponsors.
Enjoying the game? You can help keep Hurricanes broadcasts free for everyone by making a quick gift to Louisburg College Athletics. Just scan the QR code on your screen. Every donation makes a difference.
At Cardinal Family Dentistry, we're committed to providing exceptional dental care for patients of all ages in a warm, welcoming environment. From preventive cleanings to advanced restorative and cosmetic treatments, our experienced team is here to help you achieve a healthy, confident smile. We combine state-of-the-art technology with a personalized approach, ensuring your comfort and care come first. Visit cardinalfamilydentistry.com today.
Louisburg College Athletics depends on fans like you to keep these broadcasts free and accessible. Your donation helps us support student athletes and continue streaming every game for the entire Hurricanes community. Scan the QR code on your screen to give today, and thank you for keeping Hurricane sports free for everyone.
Coming out of the timeout, 3:57 left, 37-26. Isaiah Smith with 14 unofficial points here in the first half leads the way with the Hurricanes, and they lead by 11. Petey Norris, Avon Thomas inside the Roger G. Taylor Arena. Next game for the Hurricanes will be back here next Saturday at 3 o'clock. They welcome in the Storm from Davis and Davie.
That's going to be a good one. I'm ready for that one.
Thursday we'll be back here as the Lady Hurricanes coming off of the loss today on the road to Cleveland, 88-76. Their first Region 10 loss as Prada goes 50% on that trip.
Parada's starting to find his way a little bit, known as a defensive player. He's, pretty gritty. Kind of reminds me of a Duke version of Shane Battier, the way he plays and tries to assert himself on offense. As a 3 by Jay Braswell swishes through.
40 points for the Hurricanes, who averages right at 71 per game this season as Parada tries to answer back, and off the side of the backboard, and Knox pulls down a rebound. He's fouled immediately by Tim Sanders.
That's the first on Sanders. And looks like the Canes are in the bonus as Knox is stepping up to the free throw line. Knox is averaging 7 points and 3 rebounds a game. Freshman from Greensboro, North Carolina. Very good on defense, but he could put the ball in the bucket a little bit too also.
Knox misses his first opportunity to get in the scoring column. He'll stand in for his second. 3:22 left. Hurricanes lead by 13. Biggest lead's been 15 so far. Knox goes 50%. Knox with the foul as he's fouled Mike Cade out of Peoria, Illinois, a sophomore.
First foul on Knox. And looks like the Titans are in the free throw, are in the bonus also, as Cade is at the free throw line. To add on to his point total for today.
Cade picks up his 5th point. Three for 3, made all 3 of his charity stripe appearances. 73%. And continues to climb with 6 points.
Guilford Tech is trying to find something. Trying to stay relevant in this game, as this guy with the ball has just been taking over lately for the Hurricanes.
Knocks out to Smith. Over to Barnes, inside. Go back out. Isaiah Smith for 3. No. Cameron Barnes couldn't get off his feet quick enough to get the rebound. Waddle goes up, and great defense by the Hurricanes, but staying right with it. Weaver, and he misses the bunny. Smith in transition with numbers. Pulls it back out. Knox whips it over. Knox stays right with it. Little bit of English off of it, and picks up his first field goal tonight.
Fought his way through contact there to get it to go. Good job by Robbie Knox, who adds some points on to go along with his 3 rebounds so far in this game.
14-point lead, Hurricanes, 43-29. Coach Bagwell cannot be upset with the way his team's playing so far in this first half, Avon.
Absolutely.
Coming out, hustling both ends of the court. Minor turnovers. Each team comes out with minor turnovers at the beginning of every game. You just hope they progressively get less as the game goes on.
Absolutely. One thing about the Hurricanes today, they're definitely coming in and trying to assert their physicality, their advantage on the physicality end, I should say. And they're doing it pretty good. I'm not going to say they're overwhelming Guilford Tech, but you can tell that it's a difference with the size and it's a difference with the physicality between the two teams.
Waddle misses the first. He's got 4 points off the bench for the Titans so far. And the second one was rims out and falls right in hands of the man of the hour, Isaiah Smith. Opening 40 minutes of basketball here in real time, and Smith is all over as Braswell.
Absolutely.
Crashes for the ball, and picking up the foul is Mike Cade. And Cade with 1 foul.
Mm-hmm. Cade is seeing an extended run today after the injury to the starting point guard Marcus Robertson for the Titans, and he's at the end of the bench. He has a Band-Aid on his face from the blood earlier. They might keep him sitting out due to the concussion protocol, but we'll see what happens in the second half. But right now, it doesn't look like he'll be back in the game anytime soon. More run for Mike Cade and also Eli Woodle, who's came in and played pretty good.
Braswell misses his first opportunity. The charity stripe, the southpaw guard out of Flight 22, Durham, North Carolina.
Flight 22, interesting.
Makes the second. He's got 8 points, and the Hurricanes lead by 15.
Right back at the highest lead of the game for the Hurricanes. It'll be good to see if they can take off a little bit more before the half right here. It'll be interesting to see how both teams do.
Little answer, tries to answer back, but airballs a three. Smith with numbers. Drops it off to Hodges. He got a kiss off the window and it rolls out. And it, from my vantage point, looked like it rolled off the fingertips of a Titan.
Yeah. Same here, but they're giving the ball to the Titans.
Woodaway Exeter's Braden Lamb will check in.
Braden Lamb.
6'4" out of Randleman.
Yeah, he's only shooting. He's taken the second most threes on the team this year, but he's only made 1. So I think he's definitely one of those guys who's trying to get a hang of the season, starting off pretty slow, but I'm sure he'll get it together.
Mike Cade continues to climb so far, leads the way for the Titans. Cade with 8 points, 4 of those from the charity stripe. As Smith answers back just like that, 47-31, 16-point lead, and Coach Chandler calls a timeout with 66 ticks left. And Coach Chandler saw exactly what you were thinking, the same thing earlier, Avon. Can the Hurricanes open this up and take a 20-point or more lead going into halftime?
Absolutely. I feel like he noticed right then, okay, that 3 just went in. Let's go ahead and get a timeout. Let's run a nice play to try to, break this lead down a little bit more, just in case the Hurricanes comes back and get another bucket before halftime. Very good timeout by Coach Chandler.
47-31, leading away for the Hurricanes. Been Isaiah Smith's show tonight. It's also been Braswell. Braswell with 8 points.
To go along
Kristen
with
Hodges.
4 rebounds also for Braswell.
Kristen Hodges with 7 points also for the Hurricanes. Nehemiah McDonald just sitting down there with 4 points for the Hurricanes, who averages right at 17, leads the way in the scoring column for the Hurricanes. Right behind him is Isaiah Smith at 16.5.
Yeah, McDonald got into a little foul trouble. He only has 2, but Coach Bagwell probably just doesn't want him to pick up that third before the second half. So, but hey, the rest of the role players and the bench guys, everyone is coming in is playing pretty good today. So I feel like he's pretty fine with the with having McDonald out for the rest of the first half.
Cade holds it, puts it on the floor, goes up, switches hands, had a nice leaner on the left side, and Kristen Hodges pulls down it right out of the hands of the Titans, and Isaiah Smith continues to climb with 16 points, and Hurricanes lead by 18.
Kristen Hodges with 7 boards now. He'll easily have a double-double today if he keeps this up.
Smith stands it in and slams it home in the passing lane.
Big-time dunk number 2 today for Isaiah Smith, who, hey, man.
Hurricanes up by a dub now.
Isaiah Smith is balling. He's looking for a 30-piece tonight.
Lamb misses the bunny, but getting it back up. Sanders misses right in hands of Braswell for his 5th rebound, and they'll throw one down, and it doesn't connect at the end of the first half. 51-31. Hurricanes lead by 20. We'll be right back with stats, facts, and figures from the first half after a word from our sponsors.
Louisburg College athletics depends on fans like you to keep these broadcasts free and accessible. Your donation helps us support student athletes and continue streaming every game for the entire Hurricanes community. Scan the QR code on your screen to give today, and thank you for keeping Hurricane sports free for everyone.
Welcome back inside the Roger G. Taylor Arena. Halftime just about to wrap up here. Petey Doors, Avon Thomas. Biggest lead of the half is 20 for the Hurricanes. They led the entire half, opening up with Donovan Majette 3 in the first opening seconds. Unofficial box score so far of the first half. Leading away, Isaiah Smith with 18. He's 4 for 5 from the charity stripe. Followed by Braswell with 11, who's 1 for 2. Kristen Hodges off the bench with 9. 1 for 4 from the charity stripe for that young man. Donovan Majette with 6. And Nehemiah McDonald in foul trouble with 4. For the Guilford Tech Titans, leading away is Mike Cade with 8, followed by Rogers with 7. Prada with 6. Woodle with 4. And Jordan Weaver and Sanders both with the pair. What do the Titans have to do in that second half if they want to chop it down with this 20-point deficit, Avon?
Well, I think they need to start rebounding the ball a little better. And don't get me wrong, I know they're a smaller team, but, effort is all you need to get rebounds. Just try to be 2 places at once. Try to get from point A to point B as fast as possible. The Hurricanes are out rebounding the Titans by over 15 tonight, with Jordan Weaver the only Titan that has over 3 rebounds. And Louisburg has 3 players with over 3 rebounds. So I just feel like Guilford Tech needs to try to crash the boards a little bit, because if you can get the rebounds, especially on the defensive end, that definitely helps your offense out a lot more. And they are down 20, but they, of course, they're looking for a run. I just think they definitely need to crash the boards better as a unit.
Hurricanes averaging right at 71 points on the season. They're at only 20 away from that, Avon. Will they crack the century mark here against Guilford Tech?
I'm going to go out on a limb and say that they do. I think they will. To be honest, they didn't really shoot that good in the first half. A lot of people from the Hurricanes weren't really hitting, except for those first couple of threes by Majette and Isaiah Smith coming along to have 18. But everyone else has been a little off. Even McDonald, of course, he's in foul trouble, him and Majette. But, hey, I feel like everyone will get it going this second half as long as Louisburg can assert their dominance, as I was speaking on earlier in the game, show the physicality of their team all together and just outplay Guilford Tech. So I'll say, yeah, they'll get 100. They'll get 100.
All right, right now it's 51-31 halftime, 2:54 left. The disadvantage in the second, for Guilford Tech, the turnovers.
Yes, definitely turnovers also. I think they have about 13 turnovers right now, if I'm not mistaken. 3 from Mike Cade, who came in and had to run a lot of point guard when Marcus Robertson went down. Robertson only averages 1 turnover a game, so they definitely could have used him as a ball handler. Cade is actually averaging 3 turnovers a game, so it makes sense. They definitely need to keep hold of that ball, though, as Louisburg doesn't even have 5 turnovers. Surprisingly, it's pretty good. So, I'm looking at it like it's can either go one way or the other in this second half. Guilford Tech can take care of the ball and hit their shots and rebound a little better and make the score a little more respectable, or Louisburg is going to blow it open. That's my prediction for this second half.
Kristen Hodges with 7 rebounds. Robbie Knox with 3. Braswell with a pair with 5. And Donovan Majette with 2 for the Hurricanes. But it's been all Hurricanes in the first half. 1:41 left until the second half. We're going to take our last break and come right back here with closing remarks of the first half after a word from our sponsors.
Louisburg College Athletics depends on fans like you to keep these broadcasts free and accessible. Your donation helps us support student athletes and continue streaming every game for the entire Hurricanes community. Scan the QR code on your screen to give today, and thank you for keeping Hurricane sports free forever.
Welcome to Hilton North Raleigh Midtown, where comfort meets convenience. Located just minutes from downtown Raleigh, our hotel offers a perfect blend of style, sophistication, and southern hospitality. Relax in our modern guest rooms, indulge in exceptional dining, or host your next event in our versatile meeting spaces. Whether you're here for business or leisure, our amenities and attentive service ensure a seamless stay. Book your stay today at hilton.com/North Raleigh Midtown and experience the best of Raleigh in style.
At Cardinal Family Dentistry, we're committed to providing exceptional dental care for patients of all ages in a warm, welcoming environment. From preventive cleanings to advanced restorative and cosmetic treatments, our experienced team is here to help you achieve a healthy, confident smile. We combine state-of-the-art technology with a personalized approach, ensuring your comfort and care come first. Visit CardinalFamilyDentistry.com today.
Louisburg College Athletics depends on fans like you to keep these broadcasts free and accessible. Your donation helps us support student athletes and continue streaming every game for the entire Hurricanes community. Scan the QR code on your screen to give today, and thank you for keeping Hurricane sports free for everyone.
Welcome back inside the Roger G. Taylor Arena. 20 minutes on the clock, 51-31, 20-point lead. Hurricanes will be on defense to start the second half here. PD Doris, Avon Thomas. If you're just joining us, biggest lead for the Hurricanes, 20. That's where we stand now. The Hurricanes roll out with the starting five: Braswell, Smith, Knox, Majette, and Nehemiah McDonald. Long three, first shot for the Titans, come up short. And he had a nice look. It was Rogers. Rogers with just 1-3 in the first half.
Another interesting call by the refs. Weaver was going back to the other goal to play some defense because he thought it went out on him, but the ref said, nope, out on Knox.
Prada stripped from behind by Majette. Majette 1-on-4, goes around a defender, switches hands, and it falls through. Majette with 8 points. First of the half. He started the first half and the second half for the Hurricanes.
Majette, man, his domination on both sides of the ball doesn't really show up on the stat sheet. He does average 15 points a game, but if you ask me, he's probably the most important player on the team. Don't get me wrong, we have guys like Isaiah Smith and McDonald, and of course Hodges, who is about to have a double-double today, but Donovan Majette is very important and very instrumental to this team.
So Mike Cade will come into play for the Titans, trailing by 22.
Very good defense from the Canes. It seems as if Coach Bagwell made it a priority to get them to come out in the second half and play even better defense than they did in the first half.
Jordan Weaver going around Majette, rolls off the rim, right in hands of Donovan Majette for his third rebound. Braswell popping out. Nehemiah for three, no. And it gets his own rebound, goes up, and we got a blocking foul.
Very good shot. It looked right on the money from where we were
Prada
standing.
picking up the foul for the Titans.
And Kristen Hodges is up off the bench early in the second half for Coach Bagwell, trying to get him in pretty quickly. Looks like he'll be coming in for Donovan Majette. Those two guys are interchangeable, though. They both bring so much. Completely different games, but they both bring so much to this team that if I was Coach Bagwell, I would also try to keep them at right along 20 minutes each so they can both play half of the game because both are very instrumental for the team.
Nehemiah McDonald misses the first, misses the second, leaves the points on the board. But Smith gets the rebound and goes up and turns it over for the Hurricanes. Second turnover.
Yep, Isaiah Smith still having a pretty good game. I'm looking for a 30-piece after that 18 points in the first half, so it'll be interesting to see if he will scale back the aggressiveness a little bit.
Goes around the screen and puts up the big three, and Rogers with 10 points at first, Titan in double digit.
Rogers also has 3 rebounds and only 1 assist, so Nikhil Rogers is having a very solid game today for the Titans. Good news for them.
Rhea Smith and McDonald. Goes around Lamb, trapped off, stays with it, puts up a spin around jumper. Nehemiah McDonald with 6 points.
Yeah, Nehemiah was like, I didn't do so good that first half with those fouls. Let me go ahead and get some buckets real quick.
Average of 17 for the Hurricanes. Mike Cade, jumper's good.
Good shot by Cade.
Cade with 10 points.
He's been struggling today with his turnovers, though. Again, had to take over the lead guard role after Robertson went down. He does have 4 turnovers, but he's holding the fort pretty good as he can.
Knox, nice spin, pushes out. Hodges for 3, yes! Hodges. Look at Hodges climb with 12 points, his first 3 tonight, and the Hurricanes up by 22.
Hodges is so good, man. This is a perfect system for Hodges. Just a do-it-all player, offense, defense, everything. As a foul there was called on, was that Braswell?
Mike Cade with 18, guarded tightly by Braswell. Gordon Weaver going baseline up against Hodges, late whistle. A call on Kristen Hodges for the Hurricanes.
2 strong guys battling right there.
Between Knox and Hodges, I wouldn't want to go up against a fight with neither one of those guys.
Yeah, I'll sit that one out also.
Be like a 1-2 punch. They got me
Definitely.
by 20 years, and you know, I've got the larger frame, but not as much muscle.
Yeah, these guys.
Weaver makes his first trip, makes his first free throw with 3 points. Had a lonely bucket, had a lot of contributing minutes in the first half for the Titans, but only had 1 field goal. High arching free throw, makes both. Stands with 4 points.
They'll bring the lead back down to 20 for the Fighting Titans out of Greensboro.
Hurricanes moving the ball quickly. Nehemiah cut to the basket. No one giving them the ball. Knox drops it off to Hodges, and it's a turnover. No, they say it's right off of the Titans. So it'll stay right with the Hurricanes. So where Coach Bagwell loves to draw up on the inbound. He's got Isaiah Smith on the corner, but goes out to Knox. Smith holds with 8. Going around Parada. Picks up his dribble. Uses the window, and it counts.
There goes that man. Isaiah Smith getting to 20 points tonight. He's so good. He's so calm, so collective.
First bucket of the half. The second half, 20 for the game.
That's the first foul on the kill, Rogers also. And he was talking to the ref, not agreeing at all, but the ref was like, hey, it's my call, not yours.
I wear the stripes, you wear the plaid, and we got a
Absolutely.
23-point lead for the Hurricanes.
And look at Coach Bagwell, making sure his team is in full court press after the free throw, even with a 23-point lead.
Rogers, the second 3, and it's a 13 points for the young man, and it back to a 20-point Hurricane lead.
Rogers leading the Titans in points tonight.
3 threes for the young man. He's got the hot hand. Inside to Nehemiah. Blocked by Weaver. Hanging with it. And Kristen Hodges will go to the line to shoot 2. And Lamb picks up the foul. The 6'4" out of Randleman, North Carolina, Uriah High School.
If I'm not mistaken, there's 4 fouls on Weaver, so one more and he'll be disqualified for today. Let's see if Coach can see what's going on. Oh, they called it on Braden Lamb instead. Okay.
Hodges still continues to struggle from the charity stripe. He's 1 for 5 tonight. Still with 12 points.
And they go along with 8 rebounds.
2 rebounds away from a double-double with 13 points. Love how Mike Cade is picked up immediately by Braswell. Parada on the high post. Backdoor. Nice move by Weaver. Misses. Got scared of Hodges. Knox with the rebound. Knox looking up. Smith, Isaiah Smith, loses control, stays with it, and nets another one. 23 points for the young man.
Incredible. Anywhere in the mid-range. He just grabbed the ball from the floor, threw it up, cash. He's feeling it tonight.
Lamb double clutches and finds Parada. Parada gets a high percentage shot inside.
Good
20-point lead.
Very good move by Parada. Also a good find by Braden Lamb, who wanted that three.
Well, I believe that three would have been it sent all the way back to Raleigh.
Absolutely.
So he double clutched and found Parada. Closing in on our first media timeout, 64-43. And Hodges loves the backboard from that position, and Hodges with 15 points for the Hurricanes. Hurricanes back ahead by 22.
I'll tell you what, Petey, this game started off as a Donovan Majette game, but Hodges and Smith
Rogers, no.
is carrying the load today.
And Weaver.
5 rebounds for Weaver now. Started off, he only had 1 at the end of the first half, believe it or not. 4 quick ones this half.
6 points for Weaver, 4 points in the second half. Step back. Braswell, long two is good. First bucket of the half, 13 for tonight.
Very smooth by Jay Braswell.
The Hurricanes play like this every game. Avon, nobody's going to touch him.
Absolutely.
Nehemiah says, I want to get some of this action stopping. Finds Smith, and Smith is fouled as he shot, and Rogers frustrated on the foul, and that's Rogers' second foul. And we got our media timeout. 68-45 if you're looking to support the Hurricanes this season. Scan the QR code on the bottom right or text Roll Canes at 44321 to give today. Avon, hot shooting by the Hurricanes so far. Halftime, they didn't cool off at none. In that 15-minute break, they come out a little bit hotter. You've got, Nehemiah getting involved in the second half, with foul trouble. Isaiah Smith still, with 5 points in the second half. Majette getting a little involved. Braswell, everybody contributed us on the court in the first 4 minutes for the Hurricanes.
Absolutely. Everyone is definitely coming out strong. Coach Bagwell gave the guys a very good talking during halftime because even though they were up 20, they've came out, to me, with even more aggression. And don't get me wrong, Guilford Tech has came out and has been pretty on fire to start off the second half also, but they still find themselves down 23 with 14 minutes and some change to go. So
they've got 6 points from Roger in the second half. 1 bucket for Cade. Weaver with 4. No one else scored for the Titans in the second half. 14:05, 23-point advantage Hurricanes way.
And a good thing for the Titans is they have 45 points with about almost 15 minutes to go here. And last game, they only had 46 points total. So, hey, at least they're finding the bottom of the net this game.
Hurricanes looking to improve to 5-2 at home and 6-4 overall for the first 10 games as Isaiah Smith misses his second free throw.
I'm sure that won't slow him down.
It's 5 for 7, make it 5 for 8.
Maybe I shouldn't have talked so soon. As Weaver pulls down his 6th rebound now.
And a foul is going to be on Brown, who entered after the timeout for the Hurricanes. James Harris back in the game for the Hurricanes also. As Isaiah Smith will exit with 23 points at the 13:57 mark.
Very good game by Smith. He basically blew this game open by himself. Very good game.
No one moving. Mike Cade frustrated with his offensive players. Drives, drops it off.
Oh.
And an and one over Kristen Hodges, but Kristen Hodges didn't let Jordan Weaver get a dunk. And Weaver with 6 points in the second half and 8 tonight.
Man, this Weaver and Hodges battle is a tight end versus a linebacker. So much physicality. Weaver literally just jumped almost over Hodges to get the almost dunk. But, hey, Hodges is definitely going to have something for that. Both of these guys weighing like, 230, 240?
Majette stops, pops, good. 71 for the Hurricanes. Majette with 11.
Donovan
Three
Majette.
threes for Majette.
I said it earlier, man. It's just like anytime Majette puts up a three, it looks like it's going in. Very good shot.
24-point lead. Majette pulls down the board. Majette just 6 rebounds from a double-double. Hurricanes moving the ball on the right side. Leave Kristen Hodges alone, and he'll make it. But he misses that opportunity of closing in on defense with Jordan Weaver with 3 fouls for the Titans. Cade stripped from behind and picks it up, and he's fouled by Donovan Majette. Well, the help side defense coming around for the Hurricanes was Brown. Tried to get the steal, but Majette picking up the foul.
3 fouls on Majette now. And it seems as if – oh, no, they're not in the bonus. Okay. Now the Titans have officially scored more than they did last game now. They're 47th point with over 10 minutes to go. Over 12 minutes to go.
Cade Brent comes into Jordan Weaver, goes around and uses the window for some help and picks up point number 10, 8 of the half.
Jordan Weaver has started off this second half pretty good, also asserting himself a little bit more than he did in the first half.
Knox,
Wow.
Euro step, kisses the window, says, come here, baby, let me give you a little kiss.
Beauty. What a beauty of a move by Knox.
Hurricanes hovering at 24-point mark. And Prada with the big board, looking for a foul, but doesn't get a foul, but picks up 2. And that's 8 points for Prada, back to a 22-point lead. Brown. The nice lime green shoes today. We got a whistle off of the ball. And a foul. It's going to be a James Harris out of Cleveland High School.
I didn't see much there, but
Not sure what the call was.
it looked like it was an off-ball call by
I believe both the 2 other officials, you know, it looked like Scott Graham and Chris Moore was wondering what the call was themselves. Right now, 24-point lead, 12 minutes to go.
Saw Coach Mike Holloman just walk down there. The athletic director was a very good and historic coach for the Louisburg College women's basketball teams in the 80s and 90s, and won that 1992 championship with them. And it's good to see that he's still on campus doing his due diligence for the Hurricanes.
73-51. And a 22-point lead. Less than 12 minutes to go in this game. Next up for the Hurricanes, 1 week from today at 3 o'clock, they'll welcome in the Storm from Davis and Davie. Next Hurricane broadcast will be on Thursday, 3 o'clock. Thursday at 5 o'clock. The Lady Titans will be matching up with the Hurricanes coming off of that loss today in Cleveland, 86-74. 88-76. Lost by 12.
That should be a good game coming up on Thursday and also Saturday. Definitely ready for both of those.
Originally was scheduled for a doubleheader next Saturday, but it got adjusted towards the end of the semester. Nehemiah, cash money from the corner, and the young man is up to 9 points.
Nehemiah McDonald halfway to his season average with that 3. Fighting foul trouble all game, but should be good to go now. 11 minutes to go, and he still only has 2.
Mike Cade asking for someone to move, but finds the back door of Weaver. He gets an and one, and Weaver in the second half with 12 points. Correction, 10 points.
Yeah, Weaver only had about 2 points and 1 rebound going into halftime, and he
The Jordan Weaver show.
Yep, he's worked his way up to 12.6 rebounds, and all of this with 4 fouls.
He's got 13 tonight.
Correction, he has 3 fouls. Correction.
The average is right at 12.2.
Pretty good player.
Cameron Barnes gives it up to Brown for three. And Brown, welcome to the game, young man. 3 points. And they come in the second half, and the Hurricanes open it up by 25.
The freshman from Greenville, Torrey Brown, getting into the scoring column. That's what I like to see.
Parada driving, switching hands, and draws the foul.
Parada still playing pretty hard. The whole Titans team is playing pretty hard despite being down 25 with about 10 minutes to go. It's good to see. Even though Coach Chandler isn't getting the outcome that he wanted so far in this game, I know he's happy to see his guys still playing hard. Over there having a nice little spirited conversation with Nikhil Rogers.
Parada makes the first.
James Harris came in and picked up 2 quick fouls.
He's 5 for 6 tonight from the line. Prior to this game, he's 11 for 16 on the year. Right at 69%, misses a second. Got 9 points, an offensive board, and Lamb putting a body on Barnes. Gets another opportunity, goes up and draws the foul.
Very good hustle right there by freshman Aaron Smith from Asheboro, North Carolina, with 2 offensive rebounds. Not giving up on the play, but, oh, wait. I think they changed the call, and they're saying
Jump ball.
Oh, jump ball, possession error goes to the Canes. Okay. Very good effort there, though, by Aaron Smith. I like this Guilford Tech team, man. They don't have as much talent. They're not as big, but they play with heart. And that's all you can ask for if you were Coach Chandler, to be honest. And I'm pretty sure they're hard to bring them much more wins this year.
Harris exit, Isaiah Smith leading away with 23 back in the game for the Hurricanes. Barnes to Brown. They move the ball around the perimeter facing a 3-2 defense. Smith inside high post. Puts it on the ground and turns it over. Donovan Majette. Mike Cade loses as he goes up but stays with it. Wraps out and falls out. Majette with the rebound. 5th rebound of the game for Donovan Majette. Smith. Turn around. Cash money all night, baby. Take it to the bank. He's got 25 of the team's 81.
Now, Smith even look at the goal when he shoots those turnarounds. It's like second nature.
Cade squares up and nails it home for the Titans. Steady trying to fight back. Down 81 to 57.
Mike Cade definitely doing what he can, along with Jordan Weaver and Nikhil Rogers, doing all they can to keep this game respectable.
Mike Cade with 12, 4 in the second half. Nehemiah stops, in trouble, gets it blocked by Jordan Weaver. Prada spins, and we have a whistle. Coach Chandler was going to rotate, put Woodle along with Tim Sanders back in. Torrey Brown exits for the Hurricanes.
This leads me to the question again. Something had to happen with Tyron Martin. He doesn't seem injured. But again, he averages 15 points and 5 rebounds for this team, along with 2 assists. Their leading scorer. If he played a little tonight, regardless of what's going on, if he played a little bit, they could have definitely had this game a little bit closer. But it's also some good run for a lot of the backups for Guilford Tech.
Cheerleaders show up halfway here in the second half, trying to, as Parada.
Yeah, they probably was at the Louisburg parade that started right around the same time that the game started today. But, hey, better late than never.
Parada with 10 points. He's got 11 tonight.
That foul was on number 10, Torrey Brown. Him and James Harris came in and both got called for 2 fouls each in the past about 10 minutes of game action. I'd say about 5 minutes of game action. So
Smith on the baseline again. And going up for the rebound, Nehemiah denied by the rim. Hangs with it, goes up and draws the foul. And they better watch out. It better not be on Jordan Weaver. And that's a foul on Tim Sanders.
That's a surprise. It looked like it was Weaver that got most of the contact there, but
Nehemiah still continues to struggle. Only with 9 points tonight. This can put him in double digits. Still with plenty of time to get a season high. He's 3 for 5 from the charity stripe with 10 points. In foul trouble. Playing cautiously here.
Nehemiah also has 5 rebounds to go with that.
Weaver goes around and puts it on Nehemiah McDonald.
This guy's strong.
Goes right around Nehemiah, uses a little aggression to hook Nehemiah. The official didn't call the foul, but he goes up for 2 and gets 2.
He had to have played football for Page 2 years ago before he graduated, because this guy, like, he just left the weight room.
.point lead, Hurricanes. Looking to improve to 5 and 2 at home. Aaron Smith in trouble. Tries to throw it over the backboard. You saw Tim Sanders in the corner. It turns it over.
First turnover of the game for Aaron Smith there.
82-61. We're going to step away. If you're looking to support the Hurricanes, go ahead and text Roll Canes to 44321.
Discover the joy of handcrafted perfection at Lumpy's Ice Cream. Each scoop is made with the finest, freshest ingredients, bringing you flavors that are bold, rich, and unforgettable. From classic favorites to unique creations, every bite is a celebration of quality and care. Whether you're treating yourself or creating memories with loved ones, Lumpy's is where smiles are made. Order your favorite flavors today at lumpysicecream.square.site and experience ice cream the way it should be.
At Cardinal Family Dentistry, we're committed to providing exceptional dental care for patients of all ages in a warm, welcoming environment. From preventive cleanings to advanced restorative and cosmetic treatments, our experienced team is here to help you achieve a healthy, confident smile. We combine state-of-the-art technology with a personalized approach, ensuring your comfort and care come first. Visit cardinalfamilydentistry.com today.
Welcome back to the Roger G. Taylor Arena. Petey Norris, Avon Thomas here. 8:03 left. Hurricanes 21-point lead. It's been all Isaiah Smith tonight for the Hurricanes with 25 points. Just 7 here in the second half as Cameron Barnes in the game for the Hurricanes. Look at him take baseline, but he travels. And that's a turnover, Hurricanes.
Third turnover of the day for Isaiah Smith. To go along with 3 rebounds, to go along with his 20-plus points tonight.
Next game for the Hurricanes, they have 1 week from today. They'll be matching up with Davison Davy right here at 3 o'clock next Saturday. If you're in the Louisburg area, go ahead and come out to support the Hurricanes in that game against Davison Davy, because they'll need to pack the house here as a storm comes rolling through Louisburg.
Davison Davy has been probably the best team of the Region 10 for the last few years. I know they have a couple of losses this year, but that's not really going to stop them. I feel like they're going to come in as one of the best teams in the Region 10 again this year, and I cannot wait to see them clash with the Canes next week.
You know, those games right there, a lot of teams get up for special games like that. If the Hurricanes come in playing like they're doing today, it's not going to be an easy fight for the Storm.
Absolutely. Hurricanes against the Storm, baby. I hope it's sunny.
Bring the Storm bring it out of the Hurricanes.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's storming outside that day, but I will be here. I can't wait.
Tim Sanders beats the press by the Hurricanes. Coach Bagwell loves the press on the entry passes. Rogers looking for someone to move. No one is moving. Waddle drops it off, and a two-handed dunk by Weaver with 17 points, and Hurricanes still lead by 19.
Weaver again finding himself open. But the Hurricanes still in good command.
Smith wide open for three. Big rebound for Rogers.
That's his 5th rebound of the day.
Rogers, high post to Weaver. Turnaround, lost the control of the ball as he went up. Had a little bunny, tried to use the window at the last minute, and the Hurricanes with the ball.
You can really tell that Weaver is really finding his rhythm this half. He's definitely a matchup problem with anyone not named Christian Hodges on him. So strong. It's only one Kane that I feel like can give him that same physicality, and he's not in the game at the moment, but I'm sure he'll be back in soon.
So Lavelle looking to come in the game for the Hurricanes. He's at the scores table with 8 on the shot clock. Barnes, guarded tightly by Rogers, finds McDonald. 3-2. Barnes going to have forced one up, and he does. Careless by the Hurricanes, shot clock violation. You know, Coach Bagwell yelling at Nehemiah, get rid of the ball, and he still had one more pass. Hurricanes turn it over on shot clock violation. Hurricanes in that full court 2-1-2 defense. Rogers stops, contested, and a little piece of it, Donovan Majette.
Seems like Rogers chose to come in this half and just let it rip. Got to get back in the game one way or another.
Long miss for the Hurricanes. Rogers pulls down his 6th rebound. Rogers with 3 threes tonight for the Titans. Definitely has the green light for Coach Chandler.
And he's definitely confident in his shot also. This man.
17 points for Weaver in the second half. He leads all scorers for the Titans with 19.
He's a man-child.
We're going to take a break. Tonight's game is presented by Cardinal Family Dentistry.
At Cardinal Family Dentistry, we're committed to providing exceptional dental care for patients of all ages in a warm, welcoming environment. From preventive cleanings to advanced restorative and cosmetic treatments, our experienced team is here to help you achieve a healthy, confident smile. We combine state-of-the-art technology with a personalized approach, ensuring your comfort and care come first. Visit CardinalFamilyDentistry.com today.
Enjoying the game? You can help keep Hurricanes broadcasts free for everyone by making a quick gift to Louisburg College Athletics. Just scan the QR code on your screen. Every donation makes a difference.
Welcome back inside the Roger G. Taylor Arena, 82-65. Hurricanes looking to hand the Titans their 8th loss of the year and fall to 3-8. And just 1-5 on the road and 0-5 start in Region 10. And it's coming through the hands of the front court for the Hurricanes, Braswell and Smith tonight.
Braswell and Smith both in double figures, both playing pretty good. Braswell with no turnovers on the night, and Smith just getting his way on the offensive end. The backcourt is definitely playing good for the Canes.
Backdoor to Nehemiah. Pulls it down, finds Hodges, but Hodges turns it over. Woodle. 2 Hurricanes going up, and he misses, but Weaver with 19 in the second half, 21 in the game.
8th rebound also for Jordan Weaver, who was 2 rebounds away from getting a double-double tonight. I know he wants to get the win.
15-point lead.
I know Weaver and company wants to get the win, but I'm pretty sure that he can build on this game, as he's only averaging 12-8 on the year. So this 21-8 with time to go is definitely good for Weaver, and it'll be interesting to see how he can continue this season.
A 9-1 run for the Titans.
Rebound goes out on Julian Lavelle there as Robbie Knox is about to enter back into the game for the Canes.
Knox will check in for Lavelle. 4:39 left, 15-point lead. We're going to Weaver. Weaver guarded tightly by Nehemiah, gets him off his feet and picks up 2 more. The young man with 21 here in the second half, 23 tonight.
He's good, man. He's good. He's definitely a matchup challenge, and I'm pretty sure he'll be a matchup challenge for a lot of people that they play this year.
11-1 run. Nehemiah couldn't spot the run.
And, hey, you blink your eyes once or twice, turnover right there by number 8, Tim Sanders. But, hey, we blink your eyes, and, hey, Guilford Tech is only down 13, well, 15 now. But
Knox with 7 points. Hurricanes back ahead by 15.
11-1 run definitely made this game a little more respectable. And the Canes should go ahead and just close the window before Guilford Tech finds a rhythm and gets back into this game.
Aaron Smith for 15. You can count it for the young man with 2 points in the first, 2 in the second. Up to 4 points tonight for the freshman out of Ashburn.
You got to love the fight. You got to love the fight that Guilford Tech is giving tonight.
Nehemiah for 3, no. Smith with the rebound and cannot connect. Looking for the foul, couldn't get a call.
Definitely looking for the foul there.
Roger sidesteps 3. And right there to get it up. And Sanders couldn't connect. The Hurricanes come back with the ball. 13-point lead, biggest lead tonight's 25. Took an 11-1 run to get the Titans back in as Hodges hits his first 3 tonight, and Hodges with 18 for the Hurricanes. Back ahead by 16.
6 rebounds tonight from Jay Braswell. He comes in only averaging 2.4, so that might be a season high for him today. He's crashing the boards, definitely crashing the boards. The 6'2" freshman from Durham and Flight 22. Kristen Hodges is still stuck on 8 rebounds, trying to get his double-double. And we got about 2 minutes and 41 seconds to see if he can get that. I'm sure Bagwell would keep good contributors in the game, and he will not clear out his bench as Guilford Tech has been playing very hard this half. Since a little frustration on Coach Bagwell's face, but nothing much. You know, he's like, come on, y'all trying to get them to cut it to within single digits, you know, and that's something that he probably doesn't want. He wants a statement win today, and that's exactly what he's telling them over there in the huddle right now.
87-71, 2:41 left. Hodges, Knox, Nehemiah McDonald, Isaiah Smith, along with Jay Braswell, turns to the court for the Hurricanes. Parada, Woodle, Weaver, Rogers, along with Braden Lamb in the game for the Titans. 2:41 left. Titan with the ball, and Woodle will bring it up. Woodle tonight with 4 points, all in the first half. Rogers finds Lamb. Lamb looking inside of Parada.
And Woodle with 4 points after coming in, not even knowing if he was going to get that much playing time today.
And a turnover. Smith lays it up. And Smith with just 27 points. He is 3 away from 30.
Very good job stepping up tonight by Smith with the foul trouble of
Nehemiah,
that guy right there, Nehemiah McDonald.
12 points for Nehemiah. 1:58 left. Weaver with 23 tonight, 21 in the second half. High kiss off the window.
I was thinking,
30-second call, 30-second timeout. 25 points, 23 of those. You see, if he would have got lit in the first half, boy, this game could be a whole lot closer than it is at 18 right now.
Absolutely. I thought he was a football player, but I'll take that back. Jordan Weaver is a basketball player, and he's showing why today. 25 points, 25 points, 8 rebounds, and only 1 turnover. Jordan Weaver is a very good player. I really enjoyed watching him and Christian Hodges bump chests today. 2 very good guys, 2 very good players, and, hey, they're going back and forth.
Next Louisburg Hurricane broadcast will be Thursday at 5 o'clock. The Lady Titans and your Lady Hurricanes will be right here on Louisburg Sports Network, presented by High Level Media. PD Doors Craig Green will be on the call. Avon Thomas will be on the 1s and 2s maybe.
Yes, sir.
1:43 left. Coach Bagwell keeps the same rotation out there. Robbie Knox, Nehemiah McDonald, Kristen Hodges, Isaiah Smith, and Jade Braswell.
A lot of smiles from Braswell and Smith right then during that timeout. Of course, not by Coach Bagwell. He wants 100 points. He wants a more solid game from his team, which is good to hear due to the fact that they're up 18 and he still wants to see more out of them.
Nehemiah gets the and 1 at the end. Nice pass by Robbie Knox to find Nehemiah.
And I think that's 5 on Weaver, and I think he knows it also. He's heading straight to the bench. Weaver had a very good game today before fouling out for the Titans. Didn't quite get the double-double. He only has 8 rebounds, but he was pushing it to go along with his 25 points.
Nehemiah makes the and 1.
Into the game for the first time for the Canes is James Stanley, the redshirt sophomore from Jordan High School in Durham.
Nehemiah 4 for 6 from the charity stripe and a 3 for Aaron Smith.
He was bound to hit another one. 18-point game.
62 ticks left.
I think they called a foul on number 22, Peralta there. The refs are huddling up to talk about that. Yep, foul on Peralta. That's his second. Not that it matters. Game is about over now.
Mike Cade will come back in. He'll check in for Woodle.
Petey, I think both coaches are happy. Don't get me wrong. Coach Chandler isn't happy with the loss today, but I think he's definitely happy, and Coach Bagwell also, compared to their last games. Both teams coming off losses, but I can definitely tell that Guilford Tech had a better outing today than they did against Central Carolina. And Louisburg definitely had a better outing than they did against Cleveland last game. So, stepping stones, one step at a time for both teams.
And Prada on the court, helped up by Kristen Hodges and the Hurricanes. I believe he landed right on the ball on his left hip.
That has to be painful.
54 ticks left.
Hurricanes are taking their time now. I would like to see 100, but hey, a win is a win.
Hodges wanted that 3, moves it back out. Robbie Knox for 3. No. And in the game for the Hurricanes is Dean Maber.
Dean Maber is in alongside.
6'8" out of South Sudan.
Nice, Bath County. Rebound to Cade. Second rebound on the night for Cade.
Cade puts up the 15-footer.
Rebound by Dean Maber. Nice.
11 seconds. Hurricanes will dribble it out. The final score, 94-76. The Hurricanes
Very good win by Louisburg today. They needed this after dropping 3 of their last 5 games. They needed this win tonight. Came out, asserted dominance from the beginning, and got it done to move to 6-4 on the year.
The final score, 94-76 over at the Guilford Tech Titans. Louisburg Sport Hurricanes basketball presented by High Level Media. We'll return with final stats.
At Cardinal Family Dentistry, we're committed to providing exceptional dental care for patients of all ages in a warm, welcoming environment. From preventive cleanings to advanced restorative and cosmetic treatments, our experienced team is here to help you achieve a healthy, confident smile. We combine state-of-the-art technology with a personalized approach, ensuring your comfort and care come first. Visit cardinalfamilydentistry.com today.
Louisburg College Athletics depends on fans like you to keep these broadcasts free and accessible. Your donation helps us support student athletes and continue streaming every game for the entire Hurricanes community. Scan the QR code on your screen to give today, and thank you for keeping Hurricane sports free for everyone.
Welcome back to the Hurricanes Den, the Roger G. Taylor Arena. Petey Doris, Avon Thomas. Final score tonight, 94-76. The Hurricanes improve to 6-4 overall, 5-2 at home, and pick up a region win and move to 500 in the region at 3-3 on this season. Next region game for the Hurricanes will be back here next Saturday. Welcome into Storm from Davison Davey. Avon, what a great game for the Hurricanes. First half, put up 51. Second half, they finished with 94. The Titans, what a outstanding performance by the sophomore, 6'5", out of Greensboro, North Carolina, Jordan Weaver. 23 points in the second half.
Yeah, that 23 was huge. If he didn't play this game, this would have been very, very, very different when it comes to the score. He also had 8 rebounds and only 1 turnover. He did end up fouling out with about 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go. But Jordan Weaver definitely played a very good game today for Guilford Tech, and I hope he can build off this and keep it going.
You know, for the Hurricanes, tonight, our player of the game goes to who else?
Isaiah.
But Isaiah Smith.
Absolutely.
Isaiah Smith tonight, 27 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 for 8 from the charity stripe.
Isaiah Smith tonight was a man among boys. I mean, don't get me wrong, Jordan Weaver was also for the other team, but Isaiah Smith, anytime he got anywhere in the mid-range, he threw it up and it went in. It was just one of those games for him, shooting over 50% from the field, getting to the foul line, you know, playing great defense. He did have 3 turnovers, but I mean, you know, turnovers come with the game at times, and I really am impressed with Isaiah Smith with a season high tonight. Also was impressed with Jay Braswell, who had a pretty good game, but Isaiah Smith was definitely the culprit to a successful night tonight for the Canes. And let's see if he can pick up off of that 27-point effort and keep it going. And next week they have a big game, so if he can reiterate this next week, I think they can come out with a win against the Storm.
The final score from Louisburg tonight, the Louisburg Hurricanes 94, and the Guilford Tech Titans 76.
Yeah, they didn't get that 100 points like I kind of promised UPD, but hey, 6 points away, that's good enough. They got the win.
Saturday, December 3rd, the Hurricanes return back against Davis and Davie. As we leave you tonight, the only ceiling to your potential is the one you create. A special thanks to our athletic director, Michael Holloman, assistant athletic director, Jason Rasnake, and the staff here at Louisburg College. Your final score, Louisburg Hurricanes 94, the Guilford Tech Titans 76.
This has been a copyrighted production of High Level Media, all rights reserved. For full season coverage of your favorite high school, collegiate, and semi-professional sports teams in North Carolina, visit highlevelmedianc.com.